Here, the transpose of a matrix is nothing but interchanging rows and columns of a matrix is called transpose of a matrix, and it is denoted by capital A power A dash or A power T. Suppose, for example, generally A equal to Aij min. The transpose of this matrix is defined as A dash or A power T equal to Bji. That means number of rows is reduced as columns. Columns is reduced as rows. That is A dash equal to Bij n by m. That means that where Aij equal to Bji. Here Aij equal to Bji. Suppose, for example, A and here we come across some important results that are transpose of a matrix with the whole transpose. That means transpose of a matrix is nothing but the matrix itself. A transpose whole transpose equal to A. If A transpose, B transpose are transpose matrices of capital A and capital B, then respectively A plus B whole transpose equal to A transpose plus B transpose. AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. And in the same way, K, where K is a scalar, Ka whole transpose equal to K into A transpose. K into A transpose. This is the basic things about a matrix. Here, now we want to discuss with another, that is suppose here my screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
This is about the introduction of matrices. Then suppose define a matrix, types of matrices, identify special types of matrices, identify when two matrices are equal. This is already known to you. Suppose, for example, these matrices having enormous applications or n number of applications or many applications in engineering and research field. Suppose if you consider this, what does a matrix looks like? Suppose, for example, ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఒకసారి, matrices are everywhere. If you have used a spreadsheet such as Excel or a Lotus sheet or a written in a table, you have used a matrix. Matrices are make presentation of numbers clearer and make calculations easier to program. Here in this matrix notation, quarter 1, Q1 means quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. What is meant by quarter? A 3 months period is called a quarter in a year. Suppose 3 types of tires manufacturing companies, Firestone, Michigan, Cooper. These are 3 types of tire manufacturing companies. Firestone manufacturing in first quarter is 25 tires, second quarter 20, third quarter 3, fourth quarter 2. or he want to sell 25 tires in the first quarter, 20 tires in second quarter, or 3 tires in third and fourth quarter too. In the same way, Michigan is sell 5 tires in first quarter, in second quarter 10 tires, in third quarter 15 tires, in fourth quarter 25 tires. And in the same way, Copper is also sell the respective tires in first quarter 6, the second quarter 16, seventh quarter, third quarter 7, and fourth quarter 27. If you want to check how many tires are sold in second quarter by Michigan, means by quarter 3 with Michigan we get 50 is the number of tires. In the same way, if one want to know how many copper tires were sold in quarter 4, copper tires how many quarter in quarter 4?
27.
27, sir.
27. In the same way, in Michigan, how many tires sold in quarter 3?
15, sir.
Then what about tire stone in quarter 1?
25, sir.
So this is nothing but the easiest way to represent the production or the sales of different types of companies with the same product. So this is also one of the example for matrix, uses of matrix or the application of matrix. This is the easiest one, right? If you state a sentence like that, or if you represents in a matrix format, we have to easily recognize and we have to easily answer these questions, right? By using this matrix, right? Yes, say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So this is the general exam, then general application. Now, what about a matrix? This is already known to you. A matrix is array of elements or array of mn elements, either complex or real numbers. That element can be symbolic expressions or numbers or things, whatever. Matrix is generally notated by capital A, that is capital A equal to A11, A12, A1n. First subscript represents the number of row, second subscript represents the number of columns. In the same way, can I ask one question?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What is the element in nth column and second row? Second row, nth column element in this matrix. Can you spell it? Second row, nth column element is A to N, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes,
what about first second column nth row element?
AM2, sir.
AM2.
Yeah.
So you are already aware of this matrix, right? Next, what is ith row element in this matrix? Ith row of this matrix. Can you spell it? Ith row. AI1, AI2, AI3, so on. AIN is ith row of this matrix, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about the jth column element?
A1J, A2J,
A2J,
ANJ.
sir.
A MJ.
MJ.
Right. Very good. So what here row I of A has n elements and it is notated as AI1, AI2, AIN. This is ith row elements. This is also called a column row matrix. And in the same way, what about the J column? A1J, A2J, A3J, so on, AMJ. This is called a column and this is called a row. Next. Each matrix has rows and columns. And that represents the size of a matrix. Say, for example, M by N that has M rows and N columns. That is called size of a matrix. Size of a matrix. First subscript I represents row number. Second subscript J represents column number of the element. Right? Suppose here, what is a matrix? Here, how many columns are there?
4.
4, sir.
How many rows are there?
4.
4 columns.
How many rows? 3 rows.
3 rows.
4.
3 rows, sir.
Columns. What about the element of third row, first column? Element
6, sir.
of, what about the element of second row, fourth column?
25.
25, sir.
What about the element of first row, third column?
3, sir.
3.
That's all. So if you write any program in your artificial intelligence or machine learning, you want to know about a vector representation and a matrix representation. If you know well aware of these matrices and vectors, you want to write any program in this machine learning. Next.
Puri, matrix ida.
ఎవడ్రా వాడు? రే నైనా ఎక్స్ట్రా లేస్తే బాగోదు కాబట్టి
అది బైట్ సెక్షన్ లాగా ఉన్నారు సార్ నెంబర్ 0519 సార్